What's up, y'all? I just finished this. I just finished recording this thing, but damn, like I forgot to put my camera on and record it to just show y'all. Cause damn man, I don't know. I'm a little mad. I'm a little upset. But I had the radio on, and like I was recording this. But I just wanted to quickly just show y'all that like when you like love music or like whatever you do, like whatever you do, like when you got it in you, like you just got it in you, like you can't get confused, you could do it, you can make it happen, but
how do you know like what's healthy and what's not in terms of wanting to change your appearance or your personal beauty?
Absolutely. So one thing I again talk about with my clients is that body image lives in your brain cells and not in your fat cells, which just means that there's no amount of changing your body or losing weight that's going to improve your body image. There are people in every type of body, with every skin color, with every hair texture, who struggle with body image, which means that body image is not coming from your body. It's coming from what you see, what you hear, what you take in, and how you think about yourself. So if you're wanting to build sort of an unshakable kind of self-esteem, you've got to focus on the inside. You've got to focus on what your body does, what your brain does, what your hobbies and interests are, what people know you for. More often than not, if you ask someone, tell me about yourself, they're not going to tell you the color of their hair. They're not going to tell you the size they wear. They're going to tell you what they're interested in, who their family is, what they do for a living. They're going to talk about other things because that's who they are. But yet, if you pass, your reflection in a store and you don't like your hair or you don't like how you look, that can ruin and taint your whole day, because the body image is actually weighing a little bit more in your overall identity than it should.
It sound good, right?
The way to build that foundation is to
I'm not sure if y'all can hear it,
talk to yourself in
but
the way that you would talk to
just wanted to just upload this quick fast.
Lift yourself up. Be kind and gentle when you notice a flaw or an imperfection. If you want to fix something, fix it. But you don't have to down yourself or beat yourself up or guilt yourself.
I just wanted to quickly show y'all that like when you, because I was listening to the radio too. I'm listening to Angie Martinez Hot 97, and I was actually like doing this. I was actually like recording this. So like, and I was on beat with this. So if you listen for a second, you see. See, I was still on beat with it. I was still doing my thing with it. You just I could hear it, right? So that's what I wanted to say, but like I didn't like record everything. But I just want to quickly, like record this for y'all and show y'all. I don't want to give y'all all the sauce. I can't give y'all all the sauce, chat. But thank y'all, man, for staying with me. I wanted to quickly show y'all, man. Just just stay focused and just like do what you do. Cause you could still make it happen. You could still do it. Cause as you see, as I'm telling you, as I'm telling you that, when you like I'm listening to the radio, y'all. Look, I'm listening to Hot 97. Y'all just seen it.
Just see about
I'm listening to my radio right now.
Important focus. I think remaining grounded. I know I keep saying that, but I really think if you
so and like I was and I was just recording this. So I was like, because I was actually doing something before, but it kind of like got me confused. So I just said, like, what, like let me just start like recording this. Let me start putting this together. And look what this came out to be. You see? It's only 2 minutes long. Not that long, 2 minutes. I could actually kept going. Like I could have kept going to like 10 minutes long. I'm not no lie, y'all. Which I see right there. Look, only 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Oh, y'all see it, right?
That can look like a gym membership. It can look like.
That's it. It's only 3 minutes and 7 seconds, So like, that's why like I just
and noise deter you from achieving the goals that you want personally, right? Just have them grounded in reality and not that AI influencer that you saw.
So you know that's why like I just kind of just showed y'all, you know, that you know like even when you know like even when you know like you think that like you know like you can't kind of focus or something, or you know something is like distracting you, but like you can still get it done. You know like this is the reason, like this is the main reason why like I put this camera on to kind of show y'all, because you know I really wanted to show y'all too that you know like that like I did it, you know like with the radio on. So like listening to this, because you know I was just kind of just kind of doing my thing, but you know like when you got it in you, you know when you know that you could do it and you just got it in you, you know if you got it in you, you know you could really do music, and you could do the melodies like this, then you could do it, you know, then just do it, you know, don't complain, just do it, put it down. All right, I know who this is. It's your boy, baby. We out of here. Later, y'all.
Especially younger people. I'm just looking at them because they are the generation that, to me, is most vulnerable here. You know, so many people have invested in.
Let's play a little bit more. I actually like it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Let's play a little bit more. All right. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. Just a little bit more. All right. We can play. Let's listen to it. Matter of fact, let's skip this. That's my intro. Like they always give it an intro.
I fully agree. Accentuate your positives. Do what you want with your body, but make sure again you're doing it for yourself, not because you're seeing XYZ celebrity. Because she's going to change her body and he's going to change his look, and you don't want to be stuck in your financial bracket within your body and not happy because you were trying to follow the leader.
Yeah, and also the high risk.
You know what?
Risk things about that. So what about the pressure on
Actually, like in real time, let's actually like actually as I'm recording this, let's actually add a little something to this. Just add a little sauce to it. I don't know. Nice. That's all I need right there. Ooh, that's that sauce right there, baby. Woo! Woo! Right on time, baby. So we need a little sauce, right? That's it. Y'all see that, right? That sounds beautiful, right? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna just add this at the end, cause I like the way how this sound. I mean at the beginning. So let's go ahead and add this. I'm gonna add this.
And the problem with that is that, like, the worst things cultivate in darkness. The worst things cultivate in silence. So a lot of
let's add this in the front.
I was watching a few videos. I don't know how
I like this. That's all. Oh, I think I did it already.
By,
Let me see. Oh, there we go. Right there in the front. That's it.
The struggles that men are going through. That's not my demographic. That's not my struggle. So I had no idea that this was happening with the young boys. But there is this immense pressure to be lean and to look perfect and chiseled with the chins, with the jaws, with all of that. And even though women hold so much pressure and feel the weight of the world with how we look, I think that it's also happening to men in a much more insidious way, and men also don't have the space to talk about it or feel like they're less of a man for admitting that it does affect them. So it's really disheartening to see the way that beauty standards have started to affect not just women but also men in our society as well.
Oh, absolutely, and we saw that with the alleged CEO killer Luigi Mangione. Here is a guy who's now facing the death penalty, and there were all kinds of comments during the manhunt for him about, no, that is him. He has the unibrow. No, that's comments about his brows and his appearance. And
I'm gonna chop this up a little bit.
And it still continues to be a much bigger topic than the
trying to
actual
spice this up a little bit.
He allegedly did, and what evidence there is against him. Dr. Kelly, what about on boys? Are you seeing more boys coming to you? You know, families with boys coming to you with some of these eating disorders or anything like that? Especially with sports too, because they have to be weight conscious. You know, for a lot of the categories for kid athletes, child athletes.
Absolutely. There's actually a rise in what's called muscle dysmorphia. So we're used to talking about body dysmorphic disorder, which is you have an imperfection and you believe that it's the worst thing in the world and it starts to impact your mental health. Well, what we're seeing with young men and
No.
boys is a rise in muscle dysmorphia, where they're really consumed with being chiseled and being bulky and being really fit in their muscle definition, and so they can start to engage in the exact same risky and unhealthy behaviors as someone who has anorexia nervosa, and they can have the exact same negative outcomes on their health and on their mental health. So there's absolutely a rise, and I think to speak to what Simone was bringing up, they're behind us, right? So we're now in a phase of like, well, we were, I don't know if we're still in a body positivity phase, but we were in a phase where we were actively trying to include different body shapes, different skin colors, different hair textures. But men are not there yet, right? They're kind of 20, 30 years ago where the women were, where we were all sort of lumped in and we all agreed that there was one standard of beauty and we all tried to work towards that. Men are really, they only have one standard, and that is to be fit and muscular. Doesn't matter how big or medium or small, but you gotta be muscular, you gotta be fit. That is the body standard for men, and it is honestly even more unnatural than what it is for women. A lot of women can be born with curves, can be born with curves in the right spaces, can be born with flat stomach. Men, you're not born with washboard abs. Nobody's born with that. That takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of attention to your diet and your exercise, and that can push people into extreme rigidity and compulsive exercise. So it is truly a big problem for young boys and even adult men that are coming
Alright, that's it.
And we see all the stuff the dad bought, all the comments about the dad.
Just want to put just add a little sauce right there. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to do too much.
When it comes to the aging process as it relates to men, right? The idea that a dad bod is uplifted or talked about positively in any way.
Because I want to try to keep this as natural as possible. So we got just a little something going. Nice little flavor. And as I make it, or whatever I turn out to make it to be, I could always just add the rest of that stuff in. But just want to be creative and just get the ideas out there. Just don't want to start trying to do too much. If you got some ideas, like just get them out there. Just get your ideas out there. Alright, that's it, y'all. I don't want to waste too much of your time.
Some health food for our brains.
Oh, make sure too when you're always recording. Make sure you always hit save. Alright, as you're recording, every time you make a sound, save. Alright, y'all. It's your boy. You know who this is. I'm out of here, y'all. Later.